Okay, it is Wednesday, April 8th, I think, or something like that. And the car was covered in ice like that. I just scraped all the windows except this one. And I don't know if Franklin's going to be able to get in here to get to work because it's all frozen. Well, he managed to get in. Okay, I'm trying this setting for today's project because I need a lot of space and I didn't want the tripod in the way. Okay, I don't know why. Seems like no matter what I do, my head is still cut off. But anyway, so in here I have a bunch of, I think it's called strapping. I don't even know what it is exactly. But I find it, when I go for a walk, I find it on the ground and I pick it up and then I kind of rinse it and put it in here. And sometimes something that we have has this on it. Like when we got some chairs from IKEA, there were bits and parts that were put together, bundled together with that kind of thing. Now, what I want to do is make an Easter basket, but I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll see how things go. And I figured this is a perfect thing to use these for. I wanted to wait until the camera was recording before I take this off because it's been a struggle to get these to stay in there, and so I'm hoping it'll do what it was doing when I was trying to put more in there. But yeah, we'll see. It didn't. I guess it's been trained long enough under the cover. I thought it was gonna like pop out and stuff. Anyway, okay, so projects on the go all around me, so it's a big mess, but anyway. So I'm gonna put this on the somewhere. Maybe I'll put it here. You probably can't see, but so that I can get pieces, individual pieces out. Now, I'm going to try to create a pattern, and I'm going to try to make it kind of big, but I can already tell it's going to be a challenge because it's like it's not straight and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I want this yellow one. The yellow, I only have one yellow one, but I want it in there. Yeah, some of them are in hard shape, like that one. So I'm probably going to not use that piece. And I know that that's not really an Easter color, but it's my favorite color, so, well, technically it's not a color, but anyway. I want some black in there. And that's an interesting color. And then a bunch of this normal stuff. And they are varying sizes, like yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah, this is already really hard. I wonder, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna try something, but hold on a sec here. I'm going to trying to put them together. It looks like I probably don't have enough. So I might have to like do something different. I think it was FYI guy, I'm not sure, I can't remember who. But somebody made a beautiful basket and I want to do that, but it's messy, so I was gonna try this first. But yeah, this is not really wanting to be cooperative, and like I said, I might not have enough. Oh, that one is still in the loop. There we go. Now, they didn't stay the way I was trying to put them. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Exactly. Try to tape them like that temporarily, see what happens. I'm not exactly in frame, am I? It's kind of a waste of tape in a way, but gotta do something. Okay, are those all connected? Well, they would be if they would stay. I might have to give up on this. I have patience for some things, but other things, it just really bugs me. To the paper might work better. Maybe. longer than that, so. I'm gonna say that's good enough. Recently cut my fingernails. I had to cut them short because they kept catching and breaking. Looks like I don't have long enough pieces of the blue. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, that one will be long enough. A few pieces have been woven, it should be easier, but we'll see if it actually is. At least that first one there too. Gee whiz, I did not expect it to be this hard, but I'm determined give it a good try anyway. I'm wondering if it's okay if I have a little bit of a gap here and there. But I'm just gonna struggle with this because if I leave the camera, I mean, it's already been a half hour and this is as far as I've gotten, as you can see. And anyway, yeah. And most of what I just did is probably going to be fast forwarded. Anyway, I'll be back when I make a little bit more progress or something. It's very strange how dark it is out there today. It's like really dark in the house. Not as dark out there, but anyway, it's weird. I can't tell if it's still icy or if it's... Yeah, I guess there's still... This is starting to melt now that it's raining. That's my lunch on the grill you're hearing. See, it's daytime, but it's as if it's night. Dark in the house. Well, that explains a thing or two. I just heard a roll of thunder. Okay, this is not really cooperating, and I don't know why, but some of the weaving isn't done properly because, well, I was doing over, under, and then under, over, but when I got to the other side, I would notice that some of them weren't correct, and I decided not to fix it. I decided that it was part of the pattern. Because I don't know why. I guess because some of them get tucked under the other, and I thought that it was the next one, but it wasn't, or something. I don't know. Anyway, now I'm going to have to struggle even harder to try and make the sides of my basket. And I really don't know if it's going to work. But let's find out. So, over, under. And they don't want to stay tight, so it's got holes in it. So this is probably going to be a project fail. But still, now see there, doesn't make sense. Oh well. You're under, or over. You are under, and you are over. No. There. Well. Huh. Well, I guess. Okay, now you go there. Oh my gosh, this just does not want to cooperate. Okay, you up there. You go there. You there. Wow, it takes a lot of concentration to do this. That's all going wonky. that it ever really was together. I might give up on it, but I'm gonna struggle with it off camera for a while. Well, I put some clips to help me, and it's sort of helping, but it's just not wanting to cooperate with me. My goodness. It's crazy. I can't even figure out where I'm at. If I start on this side, I might have to. Well, one thing's for sure, it doesn't want to be tight. Which is why I'm using the clips. Bigger clips would work better, I guess, but this is what I have. Anyway, I'm going to continue struggling. Well, I officially give up. At one point I thought I was getting there, and then it's just not cooperating. So, I mean, I suppose if I kept trying I might eventually get there, but I have run out of patience with this. I've been working on it for a few hours now, and yeah. So I give up on this one. I think that I might make one from paper. Okay, I have decided to make a basket kind of like I made the egg. It's a shame to use this balloon because it's so pretty and it's so big, but the reason that I am using this one is that it is so big and it might give me a bigger basket, which is what I'm after. So I just have pieces of yarn, and I'm going to just put them on. Let's start with this piece of green. And so yeah, just the same messy thing as when I did the egg. Except that it's not going to be covering the whole balloon, just the bottom. his was so pretty. I really liked it. Now this is going to take 2 days to make because it has to dry overnight before I do the next step, which is to make a handle, which is pretty much in the same method. But anyway, I can't turn off the camera because of my gluey hands, so there you go. Now he used different stuff, and so his is probably like stronger and gonna last longer and everything, but this will do for my purposes, I think. I may not have prepared enough yarn, but if I didn't, I'll just wash my hands and prepare some more. I taped 2 sides of the balloon to the yogurt container, empty yogurt container, in order to, I don't think I got enough glue on there, so that the balloon would stay in place. Now this might get tipsy, so maybe I should have used a different thing. Took my rings off again for this. Now I'm going to make it pretty. I'm going to make a lot of layers because I want it to be trying to make a sort of like a pretty loopy pattern on the bottom edge there. Well, it's going to be the top ridge, but for now it's the bottom edge. It wants to stick to me. As soon as I saw his basket, I thought to myself, I have got to try that because it is just so pretty. But I didn't have the stuff he used, and so I didn't know if this would work, and I had the other basket that I worked on all day today. Well, not all day, but all afternoon. And that didn't work out, so that got kind of discouraging and stuff. So, and I mean, based on the egg I made, I knew that this would work. So I went with this for my basket. I considered making it with paper, as I said earlier, but I didn't want to waste a bunch of paper, and paper wouldn't have been strong enough, I don't think. I still might make another one out of paper, or a smaller one, just to see, or cardstock, I should say, not really paper, but cardstock, or maybe cereal box. Yeah, maybe cereal box, that would work. It's just that wouldn't be very big. but that's okay for a smaller basket. Oops. Sometimes I say stuff and then I realize how silly it was. Of course it would be smaller if... Oh gosh. Yeah, I probably have enough yarn ready after all. That's good news. I'm gonna use it all just because. Woo! That was a big glob of glue. Oopsie. Probably be able to cover the next piece just with what's on my hands. Harder to see what's going on back there. Try and sort of fix it a little bit. Yeah, definitely enough. Glad I took my rings off, because that would have been hard to get out of the ring. I'm putting like more on the... It's going to be the bottom of the basket, but right now it's the top. But anyway, it's yeah, I'm concentrating on putting most of it like there. But I want the sides to be strong too, so hair is not pleasant to eat. I don't know if that one has enough glue, but I'm going to say it does. I have this old bag of bits of yarn and I don't even remember why I have it. Oh, I do actually. It was probably from the days when I did a lot of plastic canvas. So I needed a lot of different colors of yarn. And I also was crocheting for a while. Just granny squares, because Afghans, because I didn't really know how to do... I don't know how to do anything else. But anyway, so yeah, I guess that's where the yarn comes from. I just hope that doesn't decide to topple over. I think I'll put that purple one on last. Okay, I've mostly got pinks left. I've got 2 blues and some pinks, and then that one purple one. Oh yeah, I need to leave out at least 2 of those pieces for the handle. Handle I do tomorrow once this is dried. Okay, so I'll leave those 2 out for the handle. Put them there so that I don't accidentally use them. And use the rest. Did the big glob of glue again, not quite as bad this time. Of course I could be turning the balloon around, make it easier on myself. And I could, you know, make sure that I have it more even and stuff like that, but I don't like a perfect thing, especially when it's handmade. Oops, 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 oops. For these last three, I will turn the balloon so that I can see what's going on back here. Yeah, I definitely want to make this side prettier and strengthen it. There we go. That was almost a very bad knot. Complete with loop. Trying to decide if I do have enough yarn on there with these. Yeah, probably. If not, I can always put more on tomorrow, and it'll just take another day to complete it. Okay, I have this purple one left, and I only had the one piece of paper. So let's distribute it. Let's go around. Let's make a loop right there. Go up a little bit. And then a loop right there. And then around. I'll be back.